Hello learners, in this video we are going to learn independent sample t-test. So here we have two different groups and from that groups we take a sample and we try to infer about the population. So there is one small caselet of Bholu Industries. Let's look on it. Uh, Bholu Industries basically manufacture the automotive components and they have two assembly unit. One unit is at Ahmedabad, second unit is at Baroda, and both the units have automated assembly line and they produce fuel injection valve. Now they see the throughput time. Throughput time is nothing. Preparing one unit of time from raw material to finished goods is a throughput time. So like for example, sample 1 in unit A takes 43 seconds, whereas sample 1 in unit B takes 43.8 seconds. So this way there are different throughput times given in my data and we have sample of 50 data and we want to compare that whether both the units are same or the throughput time of both the units are same or not. So for that, we have prepared hypothesis, and that hypothesis is population or mu of A is equal to mu of B. In simple terms, average throughput time of A is equal to average throughput time of B, whereas alternate states average throughput time of A is not equal to average throughput time of B. Now here, when we run independent sample t-test, we need to see that whether the variance is equal or not. So from sample, no, we try to see the variance of both. So in this case, we find nearly same sample variance. But again, when we run the test, we need to look one more parameter that we will run the test and we will look on it. So let's load the data in our SPSS. So here I am clicking on open. I will just change it to Excel. I will click this. I will change my data to the sheet which is required, that is 1. I will click OK. You can see the data is bifurcated in this two segment, that is unit cycle time of A, unit cycle time of B, and you have 50 data points. But actually when we run independent sample t-test, the software requires this kind of data, that is in one variable you require the name of unit and in one variable there is time, and this kind of data is actually known as a stacked data. So we are stacking the data. Unit A is stacked on unit B and all the times are in one side. So this is transformation. Let's learn how the transformation is done, and once the transformation is done we will run the test. So click on data, click on restructure, click on yes, give the name. I will give untitled 2. Okay, the first variable like from rows columns rows to columns. So just click next, next, next. You just need to enter this both data, that is cycle time of A and cycle time of B. Then next, then next. Yes, you have the option whether you just write 1 and 2, where 1 would be representing A and 2 would be representing B, or you can give a variable name, that is unit A cycle or unit B cycle. So I would give sequential number, that is 1 and 2, 1 for A, 2 for B. Just next, next, and finish. Okay. You can see your 1 2 1 2, the data is stacked and all the things are working. So this way we can work on it. So let's go back to the sheet. So here I have the data which is stacked. Okay. So let's run two sample t-test. So click on analyze, click on compare mean, click on independent sample t-test. So my variable would be cycle time, and my grouping variable would be unit. Here in unit I will write unit A, and grouping variable 2 would be unit B. I will click OK. I will click OK. You can see the T test output is there, where I have 100 number of samples, 50-50 each. I have mean standard deviation and mean standard error. So all the descriptive statistics are here. And this is most important thing, 11th test for equality of variances. So here we need to assume that whether our both the uh, groups have equal variance or not. So if yes, then the p-value would be more than 0.05. If it is less than 0.05, we need to see the not equal variance. So here, yes, our significant value is more than 0.05. We can say that group and group B have equal variance, and that actually we have seen in our Excel file also. You can see here your sample variance was more or less equal, 3.451 and 3.058. So here your p-value is more than 0.05. So we can say that yes, it is equal variance, and that's why we have to see the first line and we have to see this p-value. So here the p-value is less than 0.05. So now see here, check the hypothesis for the test. The null hypothesis were saying that both the group have equal throughput time, that is mu of A is equal to mu of B, and alternate says mu of A is not equal to mu of B. So in this case, we reject the null hypothesis. Why? Because p-value is less than 0.05. So once we reject the null hypothesis, our concluding part would be that mu of A is not equal to mu of B. So now what is the difference? So the mean difference would be minus 1.68, that is 1.68 second difference in both the unit would be there, and even in you can say the 95% interval difference. Now you can see here that lower and upper range or your range of population mean would be lying from 2.1 second to 1.1 second in the production line. So this way you can consider your two sample t test. Thank you.